Hello and welcome to the debate podcast starring Callan Morey. I am Callan Morey, and I finally figured that out after like a ton of episodes, which is good. Today I have two guests with me, Dakota Grigoletti and Drake Porter. But first, I want to make a quick announcement. Uh, you might be watching this on Instagram because that's right. Episodes will now be available on Instagram. Go to www.instagram.com/the debate podcast official to find this stuff, or just if you have the Instagram, the app, just search up at the debate podcast official. That's great. Anyways, Dakota, we've had you on. Drake, we've had you on. So we don't really need to do a formal whole introduction, but just for proof of life, make sure you say you're here and stuff like that.
Hi.
Huh? Hi.
Okay, so it looks like never mind. I thought people were dead because proof of life, and you don't. Yeah, whatever.
Hi.
Shamrock shakes are out. That's so good. I love Shamrock shakes.
They're disgusting. I've never had
What?
one. They're disgusting.
You don't like Shamrock shakes?
I've never had
You know what?
one, but
Oh, wait,
they're
hold on.
minty.
You're probably
So-
one of those people that doesn't like pineapple on pizza, but only
What are you
because
talking about? Pineapple on pizza is
Okay.
the only way to eat pizza.
What?
Exactly.
No.
Okay, Callan.
You are both
Callan,
wrong.
have you had pineapple on pizza?
Yes, it's fruit. Anything besides tomato that's a fruit should not belong on pizza.
You can
That's
leave,
like pineapple on pizza is just like adding cherries on pizza. It's gonna taste bad,
but it doesn't.
but it does.
But it
Because it's a
doesn't.
fruit.
It's a different fruit. It's a fruit that is different than other fruits. I don't know why, but it is.
Hawaiian
One
pizza,
second,
bad.
I will be right back.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry, I have to go.
That's okay. Anyways, it's bad, Dakota. Okay,
No.
it is. Before we're already debating, we haven't even listed the topics yet. So our debate topics for today: school uniforms, good or bad, Pepsi or Coke, which one do you prefer, and why? And should all homework be banned? Those are pretty interesting topics. Now I'm gonna give you a little hint. Next episode, it is going to be the sorry. It is going to be doors versus wheels.
Whoa.
That's going to be pretty heavy and interesting, as it normally will be.
Very important.
Because it's been a debate, and if you look on our Instagram and you follow our Instagram, you see we did a poll, and surprise, surprise, wheels won compared to doors.
Whoa.
Anyways, that's what's going to be next episode. Whatever. Anyways, Dakota,
Ye.
school uniforms, are they good or are they bad?
They are bad.
Why?
Because number one, they restrict students' freedom of expression. By telling a student what to wear, they're telling them that they can't be themselves. And school ages, like middle school, high school, is the perfect time to be able to find who you are or figure out what style you like or like how you want to, what kind of person you want to be. And by making a kid wear a uniform, you're taking away one of the biggest forms of expression in their childhood, and it's just going to like negatively impact them in the future because they're not going to be able to figure out how they want to be.
Okay. Well, I don't agree with you. I don't agree school
you don't.
uniforms should be in place. I do feel like, well, no. Okay, hang on. I feel like some sort of school uniform kind of should be in place, but it shouldn't be like like a polo with like khakis and stuff like that. That's not smart. What it should be is it should be like you can wear this like in this time, like kind of like a dress code, but where it's not like excessive, but like where you can't wear like any like political things or which is Well, I don't know, but you can't wear any political things, anything related to drugs or alcohol or suggestive of that, or anything suggestive or related to.
So you're against uniforms, but for a dress code?
I am for a stricter dress code, but
You're for a
not
strict
necessarily
dress
for
code.
uniforms.
And against uniforms. Okay,
You're sort of in the middle ground. You're in no man's land.
but a dress code still restricts what students can wear.
I know, that's a good thing, because sometimes students wear crazy things.
Why?
I don't know, go
I
ask
don't know.
Because
I
when they're
don't
told
know.
not to do something, they just want to do it more.
Okay, not...
And
Okay,
many
reverse
studies have
psychology
been
doesn't
found-
work on everybody.
And many studies have found that in schools without dress codes, students actually learn better.
What
I don't have the
studies are those
statistics
from?
in front of. I don't have
That's
them in
right.
front of me.
Same thing like when you had the vegan stuff, you didn't have your statistics right in front of you.
Yes, I
because-
actually did that time. Okay?
Yeah, but you got it from a vegan website. Okay, it's biased.
It might be biased, but it doesn't take away its truth.
If you got it from a
We're
meat
not
website,
debating
yeah, that'd
about
also
this
be
right
biased.
now, Callan. We are on a different topic.
And it's still relevant.
It's not.
Well, whatever.
Drake, what's your opinion?
On what?
That's a good opinion. I like that opinion. That's a great opinion.
Oh, are we still talking about student uniform? Are we talking about student uniforms or
Yes.
Yeah.
veganism? Oh,
Both.
No, we're talking about
Both?
school
Oh.
uniforms.
I hope school uniforms are vegan, but I think I'm with Callan on it. I don't know if a school uniform is good or bad, but a strict dress code, something like you can wear t-shirt and shorts and like sweatpants and stuff. Can't be too short, can't be too baggy and stuff. And like maybe it has to be plain or something. I don't know. Sort of a middle ground.
But why?
But why?
Like, what
Because you get
is your reasoning for
Because some people might want to wear a shirt that is either A, political, B, all the other stuff that I mentioned, but also they might want to wear a shirt about veganism, and veganism is bad.
Well, that right there is an opinion. And I've been taught that opinions can't be wrong, but
Yeah,
that's
they
wrong.
can. But opinions can be wrong, though. Opinions can be
And
wrong.
opinions can be wrong, okay? I'll put that out there. Yes, they can. But that's a wrong opinion. And I understand not wanting to have
Dakota
political
doesn't.
clothing or political statements in a school place, words, because that will like create tension between students and it'll just like end up in arguing because people can get very defensive when it comes to politics. So I can understand not wanting politics to be introduced into a school setting. There's the word.
They can get very political about politics.
Yes, that's right.
It's kind of what politics are.
Yeah. So I can understand that, and I can understand drugs and alcohol, like not wanting that. But like other parts of dress codes just make no sense to me.
Like what?
Like what?
Like restricting anything else that people wear. Like for example, headbands or bandanas or ripped jeans
I don't
or
okay.
crop tops.
Yeah. Well, those
Or
I can
shorts.
understand.
Some crop
Or
tops
People
are
don't
shoulders.
want to
small.
see your stomach. Okay, some people don't.
Well, why are you looking at it?
Because if you're tall, and you're somebody short, then it's
Just look at their eyes. It's not
Think-
that hard.
Think
Callan.
about but
Their
then
eyes
you're
are
looking
up there.
up.
Just like it's not that hard.
Think about Evan here. Think about Evan.
For reference, people don't know, Evan is very small.
Evan also plays tuba, and the tuba is like twice his size.
My sister was talking about him the other day. She saw him at a jazz festival and was like, "Dang, that kid's small."
Yeah. Do you know why he chose tuba?
Why?
Because it was the biggest instrument.
Good
Not
for
because he wanted to play tuba, but because it was the biggest instrument.
You know, why not? The kid's bold,
you. Okay.
you know. Anyways, dress codes, I think they should be stricter. I don't.
I think they should be not as strict.
Okay, there are some
I
people
know where they are.
who decide to wear. It's very weird because in a school setting,
only
it can be
weird 'cause you
distracting
make it
to
weird.
others. It can be distracting to others.
Why can't you
when
teach the others just to not be distracted by it?
That's not even possible. Their eyes
Yes,
just
it
move
is.
in all
By
directions.
teaching people that the clothes they wear is an excuse for others to be distracted is very harmful and is
Harmful how?
completely wrong. It introduces the
She had to take a
sexualization.
deep breath before this, Callan. This ought to be good.
Oh boy.
It introduces the sexualization of young people from the ages of like middle school and even younger sometimes, by telling them that what they're wearing is it causes what other people think of them. It's toxic.
Well, that's kind of true. That is kind of how the world works. In today's society, that is kind of what happens.
That's
It's
called
not
judgment,
great,
Dakota.
but that's what happens.
It doesn't matter what someone's wearing.
Okay, well,
Like-
your brain. Okay, let's think about this. Things
Things
If
are
your
gonna
brain,
happen.
if you've been training, and let's say, if you've been thinking about, okay, like it's kind of like a routine. If you have a routine every day or whatever, you wake up at a certain time, you do this first, then that, and then that, and then that. It is hard to just completely break that routine and try a different way and keep going on with it. So it's kind of almost impossible to do that. So you see where I get that from?
Did you just make an analogy with like sexualization of people to a morning routine?
No.
That's. Did you
Oh,
not?
kind of. I don't know. Well, my
Yes, you
point
did.
is, my point is,
Your point is wrong.
okay, my point is not wrong
Ooh.
because I haven't even made a point yet.
Make your
I haven't even
point.
told you my point. Okay,
Then make your
so
point.
will you, if you would
Your
let me
opinion
tell
is
it?
your own idea, and your own idea is wrong, according to Dakota.
Well,
Yes.
her ideas
You just
of
make your point
veganism are
already?
wrong too. So,
Make your
all right,
point.
my point is that if you have been thinking and taught this at a very young age and you've been doing it for years, it is extremely hard to break that routine, and or not routine necessarily, but where that mind goes, it's a habit. It's hard to break
That
habits.
mindset.
It's a
Why
fact.
is it taught as a habit? Why is it
It's not
taught?
necessarily taught. It's
become
just
as a
a
habit?
thing that happens in life. That's just how life goes. Because
No, it's not. It's taught. That's what dress codes and many other aspects of society do. They teach people that the clothes they wear are causes for the way they are treated. But that's not the case. Like,
okay,
it
well, let's
sometimes
say
is
this.
because that's what people are taught. They're taught that just because someone was wearing this, that means I can do whatever I want. But that's not right.
There are dress
Outfit is not
codes
consent.
everywhere. Okay, that's how the world works. That's how the world functions. If you have someone who is wearing virtually nothing, that will be distracting. There's just no avoiding it. Like, there is literally no avoiding it. So I think, yes, I feel like, okay, maybe some things could be different, but also it's how their brain was wired and it still is. So it's hard to break that. Are you hearing kind of what I'm trying to get at?
Okay. I'm hearing you, and
Oh
but-
goodness, are we gonna have to do I feels?
okay. But if the dress codes are just instilling this mindset, so if we want this mindset to change, we have to change other things. It's not just gonna magically change.
Yeah,
That's not how society works. You have to
I
do
know.
something to change it.
Right. but with society, like electric cars,
How,
not everyone's gonna get an electric car
how does electric cars have anything to do with this?
because you're talking about society and change. Electric cars change with cars. Most cars are normally combustion gasoline engine or diesel, whatever. If you go to if you go to electric, and you have one person saying electric's good, whatever. I'm not saying I'm
There's-
for or against it, but not I know for a fact not everyone will get an electric car because a lot of people hate them. So it's just kind of like the other way. Even if they're taught that it's better for the environment or whatever, they're still not gonna like them. Like and I know this because I'm a car person, and a lot of car people don't like when you accelerate and there's no sound out of a car, which is what like electric cars are.
Nobody's impressed by
fun
your loud
part.
engine, my guy. Shut up.
That's the fun part.
That's
Yeah,
so
it's the fun part.
annoying.
Okay,
It may be annoying,
a
but
car's
that's the fun
exhaust is a
part. When you
symphony.
start,
That's
It is
so
music
annoying.
to ears. It is a symphony. If you look at it the right way, it's virtually better than Beethoven.
A symphony of pollution.
Nobody cares about the pollution. Okay, the
Yeah,
Earth can
because the
die.
planet
Whatever.
will
We
be
have
dead in
Mars.
like 30 years.
We have Mars. It's fine.
Mars
Elon-
isn't suitable for us. What? Who
Well,
Not
are
yet.
it will be
Elon
if we do
Musk?
some. It will be if Elon Musk like nukes the poles or whatever he was saying.
Elon
what?
Musk. Ew.
if he nukes the poles, are you talking about like for water and stuff?
Or for water, for like the atmosphere to be. I don't know. That's what he
I don't
suggested.
understand how this has anything to
If
do
you
with what
if
we're
you
talking
nuke the
about.
poles, all that water will just be contaminated in radiation
Well, okay, maybe
for
he
like
didn't think about that.
hundreds
but
and
maybe,
hundreds of years.
Blah 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 blah.
No, it's just nuking the poles. So it's like the poles are like activated and create the atmosphere and protect stuff. I
Mars
don't
isn't
know.
dead. You can't you can't re-alive a planet.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, well, I don't think we should be wasting our money on doing that. I think we should be spending our
Well,
money.
what are we trying to do right now? We're trying to re-alive Earth. I mean,
Alive-
it's kind of dying.
Earth
We're
is
not
still
realiving
savable.
it
Okay.
yet.
I had
Earth
like a little
isn't dead
epiphany
yet, so
thing.
it's technically not re-aliving.
Whatever. I had an epiphany the other day. So what if like we're going through a major like change in Earth and it's not actually global warming, but it is something else. Like it's it's a change in the Earth, like it's a phase that it goes through that like older planets have gone through. Or maybe we all just die off. But then once we
That'd be
die
so
off, it does its thing, and then it redoes its thing, and then there's a new
So, are you saying
dominant species.
Are you saying the world is trying to kill us?
Yes.
I
Virtually,
mean,
yes.
would that
Well, we
be
are trying to.
so
Well,
kind
technically,
of-
the world is killing us with our help.
Yeah, we've kind of
Yeah.
We've kind of brought our own demise. Not gonna lie.
It's
We're speeding
amazing.
up the
The world's
process of.
The world survives for billions of years, and we
And
come
then humans
along
come
in a matter of less than a million years. Now all of a sudden we're worried about the planet. Coincidence? I think
Not even in a
not.
matter of a million years, but in a matter of the last 200 years, or not even.
Exactly. Since the Industrial Revolution, we've been killing the world.
Okay,
I mean, it's
this
definitely
kinda-
slowed down.
Well,
I'm pretty sure by 2050 there'll be more plastic in the ocean than fish.
okay, but people are recycling plastic, and okay, you know what really
Not
bugs me?
everybody.
You brought up something. I talking about plastic and turtles and whatever. When they say metal straws, well, yes, you aren't using plastic straws, and you're quote unquote saving the turtles. Which what do the turtles even do? And then
Turtles are
you
pretty.
have nobody cares. They're not even essential. It's like having this one guy at work that does absolutely nothing. Oh well, this one guy adds to the list of employees, but this is not necessary. It's just a waste of money. So
If
it's kind of
sea
like that.
turtles went extinct, dune vegetation would lose a major source of nutrients and would not be as healthy and would not be strong enough to maintain the dunes, resulting in increased erosion.
Did
That's
you
what
just
would
not
happen
pay
if you're-
attention during science? They went over this, that if one thing goes missing,
Exactly.
basically everything else dies.
The rest of the
Well,
ecosystem.
what about your what's it called? The thing that can erupt, but you don't really need it.
What are you talking
Like
about?
it can burst
Your
sometimes. It's
appendix.
by your appendix.
Well, if that erupts, you're dead.
Well, not really.
Yeah, you have to like get it removed before it erupts.
Yeah, well, whatever. You're not dead. You're just sick.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
It's a
you could be
deadly
sick
illness.
where it could be bad enough where you could die, but like the appendix, you just don't need it. Like, what is it there for? Nothing. It's there to erupt. It just exists.
If left untreated, a ruptured appendix can lead to a widespread infection, abscess, sepsis, I don't know what these words mean, and even death.
Right, untreated. But if it erupts and you treat it, oh, all better.
Yeah. But it could still kill you.
Okay. Moving on
curing
to our
This has
next topic.
nothing to
I
do
feel
with
like we need to
school
have.
uniforms. Let's move on.
I feel like we need to move on. Okay. Now, this is really controversial, but Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Okay, you say Pepsi, but let's think about other than taste.
Okay, fine. Then Coke
other
wins.
than taste.
Besides taste,
Oh, okay.
Coke wins, okay? I have statistics.
Oh, I did everything on that.
Coca-Cola has way more flavors. Like, okay, look at all these flavors. They've got
I can't see.
Coca-Cola, Coke Zero Sugar, Coca-Cola Creations, Coca-Cola Coffee, Coca-Cola Local Taste. I don't know what that is. I don't drink Coke. And then they have vanilla and cherry vanilla. Like, and
They have a lot of variety.
Exactly, much variety. Pepsi has like 8 products. That's it. Like I could list off all Pepsi's products right now.
Go.
Do it.
Okay, Pepsi Diet Pepsi, Pepsi Zero Sugar, Pepsi Wild Cherry. 1 second.
Gotta do a quick Google search real fast.
Diet Pepsi Wild Cherry, Pepsi Real Lime, Diet Pepsi Lime, caffeine-free Pepsi, and caffeine-free Diet Pepsi. What? Who drinks caffeine-free Diet Pepsi? That's not
Crazy
even
people?
Pepsi. That's just exactly. So
Probably vegan
that's like-
people.
What? I didn't
Nice
even-
one, Drake.
Stop doing that. Mean.
Well, you're an easy target.
That doesn't
Okay, anyone
mean
who's vegan's kind of an easy target.
That doesn't mean you should be mean. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. You should be a nicer person, Callan.
Do I have to? Is it mandatory?
Yes. You need love in your life.
Why'd you do that?
Because you need to be a more loving person.
Oh, I am a loving person, just not to vegans.
You
That's
were
rude.
you were mean to me. You were mean to me before I became a vegan, so you can't even.
Right,
That's
that's because you're a
wrong.
Always
vegetarian.
vegan? I thought
You
vegans
were mean
just
to
were
me
born
before
vegan.
then too.
What?
You were mean to me before that too.
I didn't even know you before that.
Yes, you did. You've known me since 6th grade.
I have? Yeah, but you were a vegetarian then.
No, I wasn't. I was a vegetarian at the beginning of 8th grade.
Oh.
You knew me
Wow.
for like 2 years before I was a vegetarian.
Oh. Well,
But that was a
whatever.
long time ago.
You just seemed
COVID
vegetarian.
made
and
2
vegan or
years
whatever.
sound like.
Maybe I
You
just
know what?
knew that you were gonna be.
You know what's
Maybe I
2
knew that
years
you were
from
gonna become
today?
vegan.
I'd like to remind everyone, today it is March 13th. 2 years from today was the day that schools first shut down for COVID.
Today being the time of recording.
Yes, that March 13th is the day we're recording. I don't know when this is going out, but
I don't know either. It's that time and date, whatever.
so.
Then why was this an emergency?
Because I have to do it right now. Anyway,
Oh.
anyways.
It was very much
so-
an emergency drink.
Yes.
Okay, back to Pepsi and Coke. Coke statistically wins.
But that's only on paper. So in the
On paper,
real
Coke wins.
world,
So if I'm writing an essay for my language arts teacher, I'd have to argue Coke because there wouldn't be any evidence against for Pepsi. Gosh, I can't talk.
why wouldn't? No, there would be a. Wait,
Wow.
what?
I don't know what I just said. Like I
I
said,
don't either.
I can't. If I
I'm
were
lost.
writing, if I were writing an argumentative essay for like language arts class or whatever, on paper, Coke would win. That's on paper
How?
because it has statistics to win.
Wait, but more flavors doesn't mean they're better. What if they could be
It's
awful
cheaper.
flavors? Like, didn't Skittles make like a gummy?
Skittles gummies are good.
They are.
I've had them
Oh,
like
wait, what
ages
else?
Those
No, I
gummies
can't remember.
exist?
Yeah, I know they're crazy. They're
Oh,
good
man.
though. I will say they're good. But I kind of say that
Yeah.
skeptically because
Oh, the
you
girl
can't eat
next
too
to me
many
in
of them. Like you
science
can eat
class
a lot of
used those
Skittles.
for her DNA model.
I would rather. I don't know.
Yo, I just found a lottery ticket.
Well, you aren't old enough to go and win the lottery, so
I didn't even win
Yeah, but her
anything
parents
anyway,
are.
so
right. Well, whatever. It's Drake. You're not helping.
I'm not helping.
you're not old enough to go to the
Who-
lottery. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm like,
Taste-wise, I would choose Pepsi.
I would too, but
It just is more.
statistically,
And
Coke
anybody,
would.
a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on that, but it's just like it has
It's
more
just
flavor.
better.
It's full of flavor. Coke is just more. It's more on the carbonated side, carbonated water side.
I
where
feel
it's just
like
kinda
Coke is more of
tastes
an
like
old
carbonated
people
water.
drink. No offense, Mom, but it is. My mom drinks Coke.
Yeah. No, everybody. You're right. It is. I mean, Coke even
Wow, Coke has,
advertises
like-
it as an old
Like,
person drink. Like
all my
it's like a Whistler
siblings-
secret.
All my siblings, I'm pretty sure they do. They all prefer Pepsi, and then my mom drinks Coke. That's it. And then my aunt drinks Coke. I just say aunt.
Aunt. Yeah. Coke
My
has like a
aunt.
significant like less calories. 150 to 95.
Wait, hang on.
Wait, did you
Coke
look at
has
the
a significant amount less calories or more?
Less.
That's good.
They have more ingredients though, more unhealthy ingredients.
Yes, they do.
I mean, both are really unhealthy, but
Yeah, we're not saying they're healthy. We're just saying one's more healthy than the other.
okay.
Okay.
God, that's a lot of big words.
We did not come to
Right.
a consensus on Coke and Pepsi.
Okay, I just pulled something up. Coca-Cola nutritionally has a touch more sodium than Pepsi, which reminds us to, I don't know, which results in a less blatantly sweet taste. Pepsi packs more calories, sugar, and caffeine than Coke. They
Are you going somewhere with that?
Yeah, basically, I'm proving that Pepsi has more flavor than Coke, and it does because Coke has more sodium.
1% sodium,
And
23% carbohydrates, and has 260 calories in a 16-ounce bottle. That's
Okay.
Pepsi.
Pretty good.
although doesn't Coke have energy drinks?
Does Coke have energy drinks?
I feel like they do.
1 second. Maybe.
Yeah, they do.
I think they do, yeah. Like I said, Coke has many more options.
Although, does Pepsi have an energy drink? I don't
Probably
know.
not. But Coke, like you can get Coke coffee.
Pepsi has a Rockstar.
Yeah.
That's an energy drink. It's basically Mountain Dew, or not Mountain Dew.
Wait, are we talking about like
what's
Pepsi products or just Pepsi?
Well, I don't know. It's Pepsi products, kind of.
Okay, well if we're going off like Pepsi products and Coke products, I don't even know which ones are which. So
Red Bull, dude, fun fact, Red Bull is an Austrian company.
Hmm.
It is the biggest competitor of Coke and Pepsi.
people live in Austria.
No, it's
Yeah,
just a
it's a
country with no
country.
people. It's just a country with no people. No.
No, it's just like it's an off-brand Australia. Sorry.
No, it's
Sorry,
not.
Australians.
It's nothing
I'm
like
pretty sure-
Australia.
I'm pretty sure
It just
Austria has been around longer than Australia.
I don't even know
Australia
where
is a
Austria is
continent.
located.
Okay, so technically Australia has been around longer.
Austria's somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, Austria's
Sorry,
kind of
Austria,
by
if I'm wrong.
Austria's
But
kind of by Russia.
Australia's superior because Australia has big bugs.
Australia also has a lot of
Koalas.
dangerous
Have
animals.
Koalas.
We also have the
But
box
it has so
jellyfish.
many animals. And kangaroos.
Kangaroos can kick you and like murder you.
But their babies are cute.
Why? Because they sit in a pouch.
They're little joeys in the pouch, yeah. Well,
They look like stuffed animals.
exactly. See, how is that even real? They just like can open their stomach and like kangaroos are crazy. Okay, next thing.
Kangaroos are definitely crazy. They kick and they're like toddlers. They just kick everything. They kick and
Toddlers are cute, okay? What do you have against toddlers?
what?
What do you have against
Yes,
toddlers?
everything against toddlers.
Toddlers are cute. Disregard the terrible twos. They're still toddlers. They're still cool.
Yeah, but they're toddlers, so they're not that cool.
They're cute. Little kids are so.
Oh, did you hear about toddlers aren't cute. They're stupid and dumb. No offense to them, but they're kind of that's
I
what
think
they
you just
are.
offended every toddler on the planet. They're not stupid. I'm a big kid. I just did an impression of every toddler.
And so you said
Pretty
koalas
good.
are cute, right?
Yeah, koalas are so cute.
They're
They
vicious, but
sound-
they're cute.
No, they sound weird. Listen to this. Oh, never mind.
Wait,
It's an
koalas
ad.
make a noise?
Yeah, koalas make noise. They're not just silent. Every animal
Well-
makes noise.
Let's see if I have a good.
What noise do
picture.
giraffes make?
I don't know, noise.
What
Okay,
does the
here's
fox?
what a koala sounds.
What does the fox
Ready?
say?
Listen.
I'm
Wait,
listening.
hang on.
I'm listening.
Ready? Hang on.
I just made a Marvel reference.
Hang on.
Still listening.
That's beautiful.
Never
Are
mind.
my
It
ears
wasn't a
broken?
thing. Right. Maybe it's here.
That's nice.
Skip the intro thing to it. I just want a koala sound. Jeez,
Are sloths in
YouTube.
Australia?
Okay, maybe this.
I don't doubt it.
That's a koala.
Yep.
That's gotta be like a snoring
Weird.
koala.
No, I can send you the video. It's really weird.
Have you ever seen a koala bear or a koala that's like soaking wet?
No.
Have you ever seen a sloth?
Yes, I've seen a
Sorry.
sloth.
Have you pet a
you-
sloth? They're so cute.
Yeah, they're
Look
so
at-
slow. Sloths remind me of Zootopia with like the Flash.
Yeah.
Like flash, 100-yard dash. Oh,
What
that's
is
so
that?
ugly.
Oh,
looks
that's
scary.
so- It looks scary, but I love it.
It looks like my
Why-
dog.
Why is that like?
That is so creepy.
It's insane.
Ew! I just watched the video of the koala making a noise. I'm that's not a snoring koala, guys.
Nope.
It's probably
Like I
roaring.
said.
They're still cute. They're a little traumatizing when they're wet, but
Yeah. Anyways,
This has nothing
moving
to do
on to our actual plan topic now. Should all homework be banned?
yes.
Oh, why?
Yes.
Here is my proof or my reasoning.
Okay,
There-
mine isn't proof. Mine is more opinion based.
Okay, I'll let you go
But
first.
like I feel that it should be schoolwork, and then if you don't finish the schoolwork, yeah, sure, it's homework. the teacher gave you time in class and you decided not to use it, or you just learned slower, so it gives you time at home to do it. But don't
Well,
assign homework specifically for you to do at home.
that's kind of what it
That's
is
a
right
good
now.
point.
That's technically considered homework then, because it'd be like,
Yeah.
what you don't finish is now homework.
Well, I understand
Yeah.
that. I understand
Well,
that thinking.
Don't assign like all separate like packet basically, like a bunch of papers that you have to do.
Right.
So like I can understand how like if you were given a reasonable amount of time in class to get it done and you were just goofing off, then I get that maybe you have to do it at home. But again, assigning homework or making kids do things at home or not giving them enough time in class to get things done results in homework.
But what if it's not giving enough time? What if the kids were just messing around and the teacher?
That's what
Like
I
all the
just
kids
said.
are
I
messing
said
around.
that's reasonable. Like if a
Oh,
kid,
Yeah.
if you were given reasonable amount of time in class to do it and you were messing around, then yeah, you have to do it at home now.
no, but like it was planned for everybody else, but then that specific class spent time messing around before the teacher was able to hand out the homework or the work.
Well,
What?
that's yeah.
What about
I don't
that?
know.
I think just like okay, kids have 6 to 7 classes a day, and that's
Well,
6
some
to
kids.
7. And say you get homework from like every class, except maybe you're in a music class, so you have to practice. That's your homework. That's like hours of homework a night.
Yeah.
And that can be very harmful to a kid's stress. Like, that can give them much stress. And most homework isn't even beneficial to learning. Like, if you're doing your homework wrong and you have no way to check it, then you're just gonna.
Well, that's why you check it the next day. Most people do that.
I know.
Yeah.
But
Most teachers
let me
go over
finish.
the answers in class.
Let me finish. If you're doing your
Okay,
homework wrong,
sorry.
it's just gonna solidify the wrong way to do it. And then you're never gonna learn because you're just gonna have remembered learning the wrong way, and then you're not going to be able to remember the right way. So I feel like most kids work better when they have someone helping them or a teacher there. So like if you're doing homework, it's just going to take away time from family time, and then kids don't bond with their family, and that's bad. And then it also takes away time from extracurricular activities, and students need extracurricular activities because socialization is a very important part of students' lives. And it can create extreme levels of stress, which is really bad for students' mental health, which is already at a very low point in history. Someone else can talk now. I'm done.
Okay. I have to.
You said like
You said like 8 million things. So I'm gonna have to kind of backtrack and go what you said. So, well, when you have time in class, you were given time, or you're supposed to have time in class. Yes, that's okay. But if like the teacher's going over notes or something or a lesson, and they're kind of really pushing it to the edge, no, that shouldn't be given out. Like it shouldn't be given out 1 minute before class is done. You should be
That's a good
given
point.
time in class, a reasonable amount of time in class, at least like 10 to 15 minutes in class to
Depending
complete
on
it,
the assignment.
to complete the work, right? Depending on the assignment. If you don't, then it's just like it's basically just saying, "Oh, homework, just do it at home." Now,
yeah.
I understand some homework is beneficial.
Math,
Other homework,
I think math is like one of the most beneficial for homework
right?
because sure it's the most annoying because there's a lot of problems and stuff. But
I
yeah,
can't
it's
math
mostly
just
just
solve its own problems. Like I'm not a
Because you're
therapist.
practicing and practice.
Math
yeah,
do
because it's
itself.
just
I'm not a
practicing
therapist.
like equations and stuff, and it's mostly just practicing and memorization. That's all homework
Yeah,
is.
but if you're doing the homework wrong, you're just gonna memorize the wrong way to do it, and then it's not helpful.
Yeah.
Right, but that's why
Check your
most people go over the answers next time, and then it
And
should
some
be
Ask
people
similar.
questions.
And some people don't need the extra practice to memorize how to do something. Some people understand math. Or some people don't really care about math.
People work differently. That's why it goes for everybody. You can't just like
Exactly.
that's like doing this. So it's like, okay, so this person, they know what they're doing, or they've memorized the whatever. Let's just give them the test, and make them do the test. Now these people, they're kind of working on it, but they don't know what it is. So we'll just give them an A for the test and have them not take it.
I'm saying that some people don't need the homework to be able to pass the test. So maybe homework shouldn't be mandatory. It can be optional. If you want to do the homework because you're struggling and you want to do good on the test, you can do that. If you understand it and you're going to pass the test, don't do the homework. Or if you don't care, then I don't care either. You don't do the homework.
So you're saying homework should be more like a study guide. So like you take the notes.
Some study guides are mandatory, and I think that's stupid.
I don't think it's stupid.
Well, if for example,
the teachers are required to make you learn, and they're not make you learn, but required to teach you and help you. And by making that mandatory, that will statistically help you on your test, exam, whatever.
Yeah, but some people don't need to do that.
Right.
And
some people might not need it, but if you do it for one person, you have to do it for everybody. That's kind of how it goes.
It's just busy work that's just going to take up their time and stress them out. So homework should be optional. That way students can take control of their own learning and decide that I'm not doing good in math right now, so I should do the math homework and not this optional science homework because I have an A in science, but I have a D in math. So I need to work on that.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of kids are going to be like, well, I don't like school, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, well,
and then you end up with a bunch of uneducated citizens voting for our leader.
Well, what else?
That would not be good.
That wouldn't be very new either.
Well, no, but that's also because of how the school system has been.
But
it's basically been. That's kind of how it has been. How you're describing it and what it should be. It's kind of how it's been. Some kids, it's not like they can't physically make you actually do the homework.
Exactly. Even if the homework is mandatory, there's still going to be students who aren't going to do it.
It's technically optional, but it will decrease your grade.
Exactly. No matter how you place the homework, there's always going to be kids who don't care and aren't going to do it. And that's fine.
Which is why you have to have a good teacher. You have to have like a teacher that everybody loves, that loves the topic, is energized, ready to go, and loves everything about the topic. That's what you need in order to like almost everybody to succeed and actually do their homework and all that, and actually want to like the class.
Yeah, you can't like a class if you don't have a good teacher. So good teachers are important. Shout out to good teachers. We love you, good teachers.
Yeah, good teachers.
Good teachers. Job. All teachers have a tough job.
All teachers do have a tough job. Shout out to the ones that are nice.
Well, okay, fair point. Some teachers aren't that nice. Some teachers get fired because they're not that nice and are a little mean. But some teachers are like.
Do you ever watch teacher videos on like TikTok or YouTube, and you're just like, that stuff actually happens in schools?
Yeah.
Like you listen to their stories, and
some teachers don't even teach.
That actually happened.
Some teachers, or some substitute teachers, don't do anything.
Like one time, I saw this video of this teacher who was reenacting like some story that was sent to her, and it was this person who just walked into the school one day and was like, oh, maybe I'll try teaching.
I saw that.
And then they like just got the sub plans in the office and they went down and just sat in the classroom. And then
I saw that.
Sub who was supposed to be there came in and was like, I don't know what to do. And then they just were walking around the halls and they ran into this other teacher. And she was like, I don't know what to do. I was just like, that actually happened?
Yeah, there's a lot of
didn't it say like, didn't the school sit in front say like now hiring? And They just
I mean,
walked in and said, "I'm a
teachers and
teacher."
bus drivers are going on strike. I mean, like they are quitting. They're just quitting. They're not getting paid enough. They're working overtime. It's basically all workers. It's kind of like going back to the Industrial Revolution where all these like unions started to form. Like there's teacher unions now. It's kind of going back to that where people are overworked and underpaid.
Mm-hmm.
Which
We love the current way of the world. We love.
no,
If
we
you
don't.
couldn't tell, that was sarcasm.
Yeah, I know. Because some people don't know what sarcasm is, which is
Yes,
fine.
I just like to
That's
clarify.
just what they do.
That was
So you kind of
sarcasm.
have to not. You just have to like, yeah.
And-
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, that should put an end to season 2, episode 10 of the
How many
debate podcast.
episodes are in this season?
I'm thinking 13.
What?
Before
That's
season
a
2.
funny number.
Oh,
I know, but
that's Taylor Swift's
People
lucky
have, like-
number.
oh, maybe I should make it 14 or 12. I don't like Taylor Swift.
Well, 14 and 12 are weird numbers. 14 and 12 just make me wonder why it's not 13. Because, like, 13 I can understand. Because 13 is a number that gets too much hate.
What?
Okay?
It's probably because Taylor Swift that's Taylor Swift's favorite number or whatever.
Would you stop hating on Taylor Swift? Like, I'm actually serious. What do you have against her?
Everything. She wrote some of Olivia Rodrigo's songs.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't. Do you
Yeah,
actually
I
do
can
your
pull it up
research?
for you right now.
Okay.
Who co-wrote Olivia?
Topic of like music and stuff. Did you see that one?
Okay.
Levitating, or that one?
Dua
lawsuit
Lipa's
on
getting
levitating?
sued for levitating?
Deja Vu by
Yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo was written by Olivia Rodrigo, Dan Negro, Taylor Swift, Jack Antonoff, or Jack Antonoff. I don't know, but
They didn't help her write it. She's taken inspiration from Taylor's songs to write those songs.
no, but it's written under songwriters.
That's
as that.
because she gives them credit because she got inspiration, like it's sampled. That's
Which
all.
I don't care. That still makes me want to hate her more.
Why? Why do you hate Olivia
Because-
Rodrigo?
Olivia Rodrigo is why we have problems in this world.
Okay, please expand on that so I can yell at you.
Okay, so let's look at one of her albums. I'm not gonna play it because of copyright
Her
reasons.
own. Wait, who are we talking about right now? Taylor Swift or Olivia?
Olivia.
Okay, she only has one
All of
album.
them.
She does? No, she's got like High School Musical and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
High School Musical. That's not an album. It's just like singles.
She's got her one album called Sour that came out in 2021. Why are all her
I swear, if you say why
Song
are all her
titles?
songs about a guy?
well, okay, I'm gonna get to my points here soon, but why are all her songs like she's texting someone? Like Brutal, it's lowercase. Straighter, lowercase. Driver's License, lowercase. One Step Forward, it has a like one, like the number 1. And it's all lowercase. Deja Vu, Good For You. Good is good, and then 4 is number 4, and then U is just the letter U. Enough for You,
Why are you-
Happier, Jealousy, Jealousy, Favorite Crime, Hope You're Okay, with your being You Are.
Because it looks good. And who
No,
wants
it
to waste their
doesn't. It
time
looks
typing
so
out a whole...
unprofessional and stupid.
Who
She
wants
looks
to-
like she's uneducated.
You're uneducated.
No, I'm not. I'm
You text
in
like
school.
that.
No, wait, no, I don't. You
Yes,
do.
you do.
Some of the stuff I don't understand sometimes, so I just reply, yeah. Like,
What do you mean?
I woke up early like today. You go Y as in the letter Y, R as in the letter R, U as in the letter U, up that early G's. I don't
Yeah.
text like that.
Does that not make sense?
That's so confusing to read like you're that early.
Well, okay, I'd understand that if they were right next to each other, but if there's a space in between,
Okay,
There is.
I will
Should be
say
easy
that I
enough.
did put the R and the U right next to each other because I forgot the space.
Oh,
Normally I put the space. And
It's
there's
still
a space
it
between the Y
doesn't
and the R.
look
I'm literally
good.
looking at the text messages right now.
So am I. I'll say like I know is IK because everybody can understand that, and it's just fast. But
that one's like that one's worse than R U Y. Those are all worse than those. IK is
Like-
worse than all those.
Okay,
oh no,
At least
IK.
at least
I
if
know
you
it's,
put
everybody knows that.
I'll say
yeah,
that
everyone knows that.
I was
but
replying to
you-
your text messages right when I woke up, and I don't have the energy right when I wake up to type out the word Y. So I just wrote the letter Y. Normally I
Why
type
does
out the
it say
word Y.
today at 5:42 a.m.?
What?
Oh, because of the time change. It wasn't like. Wait, what?
You texted me at 6:29.
Oh, PM. I was looking at the wrong one. Where is it?
We have smart people on the show.
Like you always
Right.
type out the word U, like YOU.
Yeah, because
Who does that?
What,
No one
me,
texts like that.
a sane
Except
person.
like
I don't know.
my mother.
Your mother,
My mom, like only adults text like that. Except
because
you
adults are
lowercase.
educated people.
Except you lowercase all of your letters.
Yeah, that's because I turn off autocorrect.
Why?
Why?
Because
Well,
it
why
would
are you
correct it to
yelling
something
at
weird.
Olivia for lowercasing her letters when you're lowercasing your letters?
Well, I don't do it if I'm writing a like
Fair point.
quote unquote professional, like kind of semi-professional text. I do like write it structurally correct, but like
Who
I don't
sends
understand the good
professional
for. I don't
text?
understand
Send
why
me
you put the
email,
numbers in
dude.
there.
Because it looks better than writing out the
No, it doesn't.
the word one. Yes, it does. Okay, can we move on to why you don't like Taylor Swift? Because I'm not gonna be able to change your mind on this one.
Because Taylor Swift, okay, so Olivia Rodrigo is the center of all what is wrong with the world. And Olivia Rodrigo gets her inspiration from Taylor Swift. Therefore, Taylor Swift is now an asset of why the world is wrong, even though she was already the center of why the world was
I
wrong
don't
a long
understand
time
why
ago.
you think Olivia Rodrigo is everything that's wrong with the world.
She thinks she's all that in a bag of chips, but all she is auto-tune and uneducated text-looking words.
Dude, stop.
That's all she is. She's auto-tune and that's it.
She's 17. Let her be a teenager.
Still,
Okay, she's
it
18, but
doesn't
still.
matter. I'm gonna be like Simon Cowell right now. I don't care if
Ugh,
you're a
I hate
teenager or
Simon
who you are.
Cowell.
I love Simon Cowell. Dude, I try to be him. Anyways, probably not a good thing.
Ew.
That's why I'm so harsh all the time. Anyways,
I'm
Olivia
mean, but
Rodrigo-
I'm not Simon Cowell.
yeah, but I'm Simon Cowell. That's my thing.
Oh, that's when no one likes you.
Just say this why nobody likes
Whoa!
me.
Shots fired.
Okay, Dakota. You like Olivia Rodrigo, so that's just saying something. Anyways,
What's her
Olivia
music?
Rodrigo.
Okay.
What kind of music do I listen to?
No, because you listen to music from like the 70s. I didn't
No, the
ask
80s.
that.
Yeah, that's good music.
That is good music. It
70s and
is.
80s is good music.
You
Life was good in the 80s and 70s. I didn't live
Yeah,
through
I
it,
get
but
that,
I just
like-
know it's good.
Okay, but you still haven't given me a valid reason why you don't like Taylor Swift.
Okay. Is her being the center of all the world's problems before Olivia Rodrigo came in?
How is she the center of all the world's problems?
Because
like,
she
what
got
problem?
she was the inspiration to write, she was the inspiration for Olivia
You keep saying
Rodrigo
the
to
same
write
thing
her
over and
auto-tune.
over again, and it
If she's the
doesn't.
inspiration for the center of crap, then she is a piece of crap.
Are you just
Literally.
hating on her because you don't like her music?
That's
Not only that, but
entirely
her
what he's
personality.
talking about.
What's wrong
That's
with her
kind of how-
personality?
No, that's how you judge singers and songwriters is on their music. How else would you judge them? On their looks?
On their personality, because look,
They're
I
supposed
don't
to be
really
there
like-
for songs. If you personally know them, that's different. But if you like
look. Here's
know them as a like
here's an
that
example.
they
I will give you an
exist,
example. I don't like Justin Bieber's personality at all, but I'll give him props on some of his songs.
his songs are odd. I hate modern day
Like-
singers.
Some of them
I
are
like
okay,
some.
and some of them are like, "You get this off of me, get this away from me." Like
I don't like Justin Bieber.
for-
He's again auto-tune. Same with like Kanye and all those other people.
if they're
Um,
honest about using the autotune, then why does it matter?
Okay, Kanye's just different. Kanye's built
Kanye
different.
is Kanye is a problem. Like he's problematic within himself.
Let's read Olivia Rodrigo's sour. Oh my goodness, it's like 8 pages long. Description of her album. If Olivia Rodrigo has a superpower, it's that at 18, she already understands that adolescence spares no one. The heartbreak, the humiliation, the vertiginous weight of every lonesome thought and outsized feeling. That's very confusing. No, and that really leaves us in exploring it honestly.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Almost
make a
always.
point right here. This has nothing to do with any of our planned topics, and it's
I don't
late, and I
care.
want to go to bed. Can we be done? I'm done arguing.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I'm
come
making
so
my.
badly
I'm
if
resting
you
my case.
go to
I've
bed.
argued about Olivia Rodrigo before. I'm resting my case. Olivia Rodrigo is bad.
You just say that because you don't like that she lowercased her songs. Now, get over
No, it's
yourself.
not that.
And
It's many other things. All
is
her
that.
songs are the same. They're talking about the same person. The style's the same. Everything about
literally,
it is the
Bruno
same.
Mars and Ed Sheeran and every other artist does that.
No,
Why are you only targeting
only
her?
Taylor Swift.
No, that's not true.
Yes. Okay, you have. Let's look at some 80s music. They don't have anything about that. That's why I like 80s music.
Because freaking 80s music was from 40 years ago.
Yeah, this is why it's good.
Why don't you just
Like,
go
let's
back
look
to
at
40
Never Gonna
years
Give
ago and
You
live
Up.
there?
Never Gonna Give You Up. Okay, that's a great song. Everybody
I'm
knows it's a
not
great song
denying
because
that
it is.
80s music isn't good. I'm just not saying that. Don't whistle, people. You whistled everybody. Can you not?
Sorry, I had to do that.
Wow. Welcome back to 2014, guys.
Rickrolling is very popular today.
Remember when
Okay,
we
I
had
do it to everybody all the time.
Sadly.
Mrs. Smith what Rickrolling was?
Oh my goodness.
That was incredible.
That was
Wait, who
awesome.
did it? Wait,
like,
Callan, were you the one that ended up explaining
yeah, it was
that?
Callan who was doing it.
Yeah.
He was just like,
I was
It's
talking
not
about
a
thing and
song.
the thing. I'm not great at explaining things, and I
you
know
were
it.
not
So
doing a very good job.
I once tried to explain a yield sign to a bunch of people. Didn't work.
It means like it's stop but
It
optional.
literally means give way. That's all it means.
It's
Yield.
stop,
The
but
definition
optional.
of yield means give way.
Okay, again, nothing to do with what we came here for. Let's be done. I want food.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
tired.
announcements at
I'm
the
getting
end.
grumpy.
I know you are. I can tell.
You're pissing me off.
Okay. I'm gonna edit that later. Announcements. If you would like to be like you wanna shout out at the end of an episode, let me know. Or go to the Instagram. That's the only place you can do it. Just comment on one of the episode
Only
release or
place
episode
you
coming
can.
soon.
The only place we
Post.
look for shout outs is on our Instagram page.
I'm not seeing it. If
Thank you.
I were
Carl
Carl
Zeus.
Zeus, I would end with puns. But I'm not Carl Zeus. I'm
could.
Callan Morey. So I'm gonna end with jokes.
This is gonna end horribly.
Hey.
I'm so sorry for everyone's
Okay.
ears that
That's
are
the
about
principle.
I never
thing.
thought okay, I got a joke. I never thought orthopedic shoes really would work for me, but I stand corrected.
That's nice.
Oh my god.
Is he snorting?
It's habit, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what I do for my side job, that's for sure. I'm kidding, of course. I'm kidding. Anyways, this has been the Debate Podcast starring Callan Morey. I have been Callan Morey and still will be Callan Morey for the foreseeable future. Probably
Yes,
for just a couple more days, and I might go by Roberto or I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thank you, Drake and
Roberto.
Dakota, for joining me on this episode. Yeah. Any questions?
Are we
No.
done?
I don't know. Yeah, we're done. Yep. Okay. Bye. Peace. Have a great life.